Good morning, Pisces. This is going to be your October reading. I know you guys were like, when is she going to start October readings? I took a little bit of time off, but I am back on it now. I had to recharge my battery. And I am using my Sex Magic tarot deck, which makes for some really fun readings. I love this deck. I meditate on which deck to use. And then I use that deck all month for all of my videos. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. And as always, all of your cards fell out. You're the only sign that happens with. They just fall right out like that. Let's see, all right. Let me go ahead and pull my oracle cards. All right, I need an energy oracle card for Pisces. I guess I spoke too soon. And this one is screaming at me. All right, my fortune telling deck. And we got a couple here. All right. That one is screaming at me. All right. Romance angels. And this one is screaming at me. All right. Alrighty. We have this card here, and I don't really, it is the King of Swords. I don't really talk so much about the card or its supposed meaning anymore. I read the energy of the card. And basically with this card, what I'm getting is expectations. Not only expectations, but really caring a lot about what people think, about how they view you. With this card, I'm getting a lot about gender roles, traditional gender roles, and the way that you view them, the way that you view men and women and their roles. And, you know, we are here to clear out those traditional beliefs because a lot of them don't even resonate anymore. I know for myself, the gender lines have kind of gotten blurred as far as I, you know, where I'm at on my journey. And the other thing that's coming through, like I said, are those expectations of meeting someone and kind of expecting them to kind of fit into that box of what you expect gender roles and relationships to look like. And I'm sensing that this is a real block for you right now. We have storm warning. And so basically with this card, I feel like you're going to experience some sort of tower moment, some sort of, it's almost like this card house falling down because it was not built on a solid foundation. It was built on these beliefs that, you know, you are really beginning to question. And so with that being said, I'm getting this picture, this visualization of this card house. falling down, or, like dominoes. And if this hasn't happened, this is going to happen for you. Don't judge it, because everything happens to teach us and to show us things. So when this does happen, take a look at it. And really take a look at the core beliefs that you had prior to this happening. Wow, these sex magic cards are so fun and they're so freaky. Wow. With this card, I mean, this is that, this is pleasure, giving pleasure, receiving pleasure. But more than that, the message that's coming through is about moderation and self-control. Sorry, my allergies are bad. Because so many times and humans are really bad about this. We like something, we really like it, we want more and more of it. And, that's the reason why, we struggle with so much obesity and addiction, because of this lack of self-control. And it's like this craving, this obsessive energy that comes over us. And basically, you're being asked to really get that in check and really go with moderation. And, when you first start learning self-control and moderation, it's very uncomfortable because, we have been taught to, we want what we want when we want it. And so sometimes the universe has to teach us lessons as far as not giving us what we want for a while, so that we can learn to live without it. Because we shouldn't need anything outside of ourselves, and I'm not talking about, not having your basic needs, but this is more than that. This is, like I said, things that you crave, things that really call to you. Privileged lady, and this could be privileged man. And basically this card clarifies that card. And basically, like I said, this is abundance. Yes, we are supposed to have an abundance, but at the same time, not go overboard with those things that we desire to where we feel like we can't live without them. And so sometimes we have to kind of be deprived of those for a while. This is not like being impoverished or lack or scarcity, but this is more or less self-control. And I'm sensing, picking up on this addictive energy of really, like I said, really craving things. And cravings can be very uncomfortable. And like I said, this can be people, this can be food, this can be substances. I mean, pretty much anything can be addictive. So if you find yourself without the things that you're craving right now, that is why. We have the Magician. So basically with this Magician card, this is all about manifestation, and a lot of times when we're really working on manifesting, it's very frustrating when we don't get what we want. And when we don't get what we want, it's because it's not for us. It's something that's not divine, in our divine plan right now. And sometimes we have to kind of fall back and surrender to the universe and tell ourselves, look, whatever's for me, I will have. And I know that anything that's coming my way is for a reason. I'm going to accept it. I'm not going to resist it. And that is the energy I'm getting with this card. We have sudden wealth. And we have house. So you are manifesting more money. And somebody, is possibly buying a house right now, or maybe you're selling your house. That message has definitely came through, that whatever you are doing with the house right now, for some of you, this is going to be a very positive outcome. And with this sudden wealth, this could be Maybe somebody's been waiting on that first stimulus check, haven't received it yet, or playing the lottery, maybe a scratch off. But I feel like somebody's going to have some extra money coming soon. That message is coming through very strongly. You are going to manifest this as a magician. We're all magicians. We're all creating our reality at any given time. It's just sometimes things aren't in the cards for us because they're not for our highest good. So when you don't manifest something, don't get frustrated and think, oh, this shit just doesn't work. Your soul knows best, so to speak. It's kind of like that father knows best. It's like your soul knows best, knows what's for you. King of Chalices. Wow. And with this, I'm getting a very intimate moment with somebody. This is almost like that Netflix and chill, that cuddle, where, I live in Indiana. It's getting cool, we're really getting into that season, where, people just want to be, kind of cuddled up, snuggled. And I'm really feeling like this is something that is going to happen for you. This is going to be a very intimate moment, and intimacy doesn't always have to be sex. You see, there's no sex in this picture. This is just, like I said, that cuddle buddy. And, like I said, I feel that very strongly. Outsider, misfit, loner, wanderer. But with this card, I'm sensing, that solitude. You want to be in the house. You're not going out places. And, we've all kind of gotten into that energy with 2020, where, a lot of us, are just like, man, I'm just gotten really comfortable at home. If I can do it from my house, I'm going to. Whatever, online ordering, working from home, whatever that is. And that's perfectly all right. But, this is definitely, just wanting to be, very private and, especially about your love life, just really keeping it to yourself. And you're really being guided to do that, really being private about this. Everybody doesn't have to know your business. Wow. 8 of Wands. And once again, this is that just cuddled up, you see he's feeding her, it looks like some type of fruit or something. And, once again, this is that moment that I'm picking up on. I'm getting this mental picture of, maybe ordering a pizza and laying in bed and watching TV with someone that you love. And if you haven't met this person is coming. Or, maybe this is someone that you know, and this is, a very special soulmate, someone that you can pretty much share everything with. And maybe they're just a friend now, and this is going to evolve and grow into something a lot deeper. I have my Art Oracle cards. I love these because they're so subjective. Filippo Marinetti, see? And this says, forward march, looking backward ensures a broken neck. Your art should wage war. The only constant will always be contradiction. So you are definitely asked to not just move forward, but be very present in the moment. In whatever moments you are having, make sure that you're very present with them. You're not looking for definition. You're not trying to label it. You're not asking about the future. You are just enjoying this in the moment. That is what you are being guided to do. The other thing is your art should wage war. And this is how people perceive you. And like I said, I had kind of picked up on that with this right here, with those traditional beliefs. Make sure that you are not getting involved in like other people's shit, and try to stay out of, I'm not saying don't vote, and I'm not saying not be a political or religious person, but you're really being asked to kind of stay away from all of that right now, and really be very individual and be very private. Privacy is just something that's really coming up for you right now, Pisces. I feel like you have been very private, but privacy is going to go a long way with your finances and with your romantic life, your love life right now. And not, a lot of people aren't private because they want people to see them. They want to portray themselves in this light. It's very important to them to be flashy and showing off. And I'm not saying that you're like that, because Pisces is normally very sensitive, very artistic, very creative, not so much materialistic. So you're very, you're already in the energy anyway, but you're being asked to really be in that energy and really kind of stay out of shit right now that's going on in the world and just kind of pull back. The only constant will always be contradiction. So really be able to go with the flow. Stop expecting your journey to build on itself. Stop expecting it to make sense. And be ready to just, like I said, kind of go with the flow. Oh, I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go that way. I'm going to go this way. There's no constant. I'm just doing what I'm guided to do, what really resonates with me on a soul level. All right, we have King of Wands. And this card here is all about stepping into your power. And like I said, the power for you right now, Pisces, is privacy, is solitude, is individuality. It is going against the grain. That is going to be where your power lies. And I mean, that is just the energy of this card right now. And you've really broken free from the mold. I feel like you've done this a long time ago, just because it didn't really resonate with you. And like I said, you've always kind of marched to the beat of your own drummer, and continue doing that. Continue. Shapeshifter, transformation, primal wisdom, instinct. Shapeshifter. Now understand, I'm always talking about authenticity, but a lot of people don't even know who they are. They're chameleons, and I feel like you were kind of did this your whole life, a chameleon just kind of took on what other people expected. And I believe I've talked about this before. So make sure, you've released that. The other thing with authenticity is we can recreate ourselves over and over again. Don't feel like you have to always be the same person, because who you are today may not resonate with you tomorrow. And that kind of goes along with that not building on itself, your journey, and it not making sense. I mean, last week, this might be something that you're really into, something that you really love, and the next week it's something else. And that's perfect. That is absolutely perfect. All right, we have Three of Chalices. Clarified by new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And this Three of Chalices, sexy. I really feel like, this might be somebody that you work with, or somebody that you see on a regular basis. I mean, this could be somebody like from the store. Maybe it's your cashier. Maybe it's your bank teller. That you've asked out on a date, or they've asked you out on a date, or like I said, a coworker. But this is someone that you see regularly. And I had said before, this could be somebody that, you've been friends with for a while, and it's gone into like a deeper connection, deeper sense of intimacy. And now you're ordering pizza, laying in bed, watching Netflix, and that's beautiful. It's a beautiful energy. And like I said, if you haven't met this person, and it could be someone, that you just hang out with from time to time, that, you really enjoy hanging out with, and that's perfect too. Because like I said, we do have this new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And, I'm sensing, like I said, this is somebody that you work with or somebody that you see on a regular basis. And it could be somebody that you've known for a while. This is beautiful, beautiful energy, Pisces. Well, thank you very much for watching. If you would like a personal reading, they're going to be $30 in the month of October. I'll include my contact information in the description of the video. Thank you for watching.